FNF Community, I need your help. So, you know Madness Combat, right? The series where the funny clown is from. Well, I'm making a mod for it called Madness Mayhem. It will be a mod that releases in weeks, meaning the initial release has, week 1 and some free play songs, update 1 has week 2 and some free play songs, and so on and so forth. I'll show you some cool little sneak peeks right now, actually. Okay, so let's rewind. What can you do if you are somehow already convinced and you want to join the team? Well, we need as many people on the team as we can get, especially artists, coders, and animators. Anybody is welcome though, charters, musicians, VAs, etc. So we have been very inactive, and I've tried multiple times to get our already very talented team to do some work, yet it seems as though close to nobody wants to get any work done. But shout out to Professor Beans for always being with the project since the very, very beginning. Anyways, how do you contact me? Send me a DM through Discord. My tag is developer mode and I will be accepting friend requests. So here are some heads up though, and basically some rules to follow. So 1, there is unwritten rules inside of the server like basic human decency, so if you struggle with that then do not request to be in the mod. 2, if you are declined, please do not get angry. It means that your work is just not up to our standards. Yeah, we will mean no disrespect towards you as a person if you do get rejected. If you get accepted though, for number 3, you are expected to get some type of work done at a somewhat frequent level. If you join and do some little things in the beginning and then barely do anything and ghost anyone on the team that's trying to get you to do work, then we will remove you from the team. Please, if you think about doing this and you think that you might be a person that does this, please do not attempt to join. It would make everything harder for the team because we'd have to redo everything that was made by you after you left, so we do not have to add you into the credits, and it would be more work on us in the end. And finally, for number 4, if you get accepted, don't start any drama whatsoever. If it's like a little bit between both people and both of the parties are aware it's just a bit, then it's fine, but don't start any genuine drama. So back on track. If you could do anything for the mod, that would be great. As a heads up, the mod will not be following the base story of Madness Combat, on a 1-to-1 scale. Instead, it will stray a little bit from the original story, but the story will generally try and follow the base Madness Combat with some differences to match up with a more FNF styled lens, if you catch my drift. This means that we will have openings to help write our story. but there's going to be plenty of times where the story does not exactly seem to make sense, like Straight Face from an experiment to being in the same like facility as some other things from the base main normal stuff. So it's just kind of odd for some people, but if you're still fine with that, then send us a DM. So once again, I'll list the positions that are most likely to be accepted to less likely to be accepted. The higher ones are just more needed, so our standards aren't as high, but they are still like at a decent level. But if you're one of the people at, like lower on the list, do not be afraid to still try out, because we are still accepting. We're just saying who we need most. So here we go. Coders, cutscene animators and artists, background artists, artists in general, animators, musicians, charters, voice actors, chromatic makers, and story writers. If you happen to be unable to do anything for the mod, but you still want to support it, spread it around. It would mean the world for all of us on the team. If you barely know much about, say, coding, but you know basic coding and you could contribute and get your name in the credits for the mod, I might make a separate server specifically for contributors that just want to do a little thing for the mod. Anyways, that's it. Thank you, FNF Community, for listening to this if you watched all the way through, and I hope you spread the word, and I hope you send me a DM and hopefully join the team. We'll be waiting.